The Chicago Bears have gotten really good news on the injury front heading into Sunday's matchup with the Carolina Panthers. You are watching Bears Now by Chat Sports. My name is Harrison Graham. We'll catch you guys up on the injury reports for both Chicago and Carolina. But before we get into that, subscribe to the channel. It is free. We are trying to hit 104,000 subscribers by the end of tomorrow's game. I think we're like 700 away or so. So if you want to be locked into the Bears all day, every day, the latest news, rumors, injury updates, live shows, every game day we go live, as we do on Mondays and Thursdays as well. Go ahead and subscribe today. We've got you covered. Tevin Jenkins and DeAndre Carter both listed as questionable for Sunday, but this is definitely trending in the right direction, which is very good news for the Bears. Both players missed Wednesday's practice with the ribs injury, and the last 2 days they've been out there. They've been listed as limited, but they've been trending up, and especially with Tevin's case, I know he's been up and down this year, but you want him to be healthy and available to play. Regardless of the opponent, he's obviously trying to have a good year and get a contract, whether it's from here or somewhere else. I know I've been a little harsh on Teven, but he's still one of your better offensive linemen, so hopefully he's able to go. Certainly sounds like he's going to be able to. And DeAndre Carter's a sneaky one. It sounds like he's going to be able to play, but if for some reason he couldn't, we would see who would be the return man. I would guess Velus Jones would be active and be the kick returner. Maybe Tyler Scott's the punt returner. Josh Blackwell. Those are a couple of other guys we saw handle those duties in the preseason, but obviously DeAndre Carter's done a really good job as this team's return man. But again, the good news is that both are trending up, and if I were a betting man, I would expect both to be active in this game on Sunday. You've got to remember, there's no probable anymore on these injury reports. It's either no game status, which means you're good to go, questionable, or out. And sometimes they do doubtful sometimes, but both are in the questionable category. And more often than not, if you're listed as questionable, you're going to play in Sunday's game. Now, on the flip side, Carolina has got to cut 3 guys out, including 2 starters. Shaq Thompson, we knew he would be out, suffered a torn Achilles. They haven't put him on IR yet, but he's not going to be able to go. Fellow linebacker Josey, Jewell, who's been dealing with the hamstring and groin issue, he has also been ruled out. So the Panthers' top 2 inside linebackers are not going to play in this game, so you're going to be playing backups there, which for the Bears is great news because obviously we're not cheering for injuries here, but you play who you play and you catch people when you catch them, and the Bears finally had a breakout game running the football, and without a guy like Josey Jewell in particular who can really stop the run, you should be able to create some running lanes. You should be able to attack the middle of the field. Maybe this is a Cole Kmet game. Maybe Gerald Everett gets some targets in this game. He's been very quiet up to this point in the season. Keenan Allen as well, working the slot. So playing some backup linebackers in Carolina who already have like the 30th best defense in the NFL. That's a big advantage and big opportunity for Shane Waldron, Caleb Williams, and this Bears offense. So that is definitely an area I would expect the Bears to try and exploit. Andrew Raym, their backup center, is also out. So obviously Austin Corbett's good to go. But if something were to happen to him, they'd have to pivot to a third option at center who, to be frank, I'm not quite sure who that would be. So that is the latest on the injury front. As far as this matchup goes, we're going to pull up point spread, see if anything has changed in that regard. It's been kind of hovering between 4 and 5 points all week. Looks like it is a 4-point spread right now, and this number stat courtesy of Kevin Fishbane of The Athletic. The Bears have won 5 games in a row when they've been favored. So I can't remember if that's just at home or in general, but either way, 5 wins in a row. When favored, you're favored by 4. Obviously, Andy Dalton has made this Panthers offense play pretty well the last couple of weeks. Chuba Hubbard's gotten going on the ground with the threat of a passing game, but Adam Thielen's on IR. Deontay Johnson is good to go, so he's going to play in this one. But this is a matchup that I think favors the Bears. They don't have a guy that can consistently kill you unless you just cannot stop the run against Chuba Hubbard. So if I'm the Bears, I'm keying in on him. big TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds game. They need to shoot the gaps and shut him down in the running game, or at least limit him a little bit. He's going to have a few runs here and there, but he's like 11th in rushing in the NFL, so he's having a really good year. And then Johnson is really the only guy on the outside that majorly concerns me. Now, Xavier Legette had his first touchdown last week. He's a player to watch, but not really a burner, not really a great route runner. So I think the DBs the Bears have should be able to hold him in check, whether it's in man or zone coverage. But I like the way this game matches up. In fact, I think 4-point spread is too small. I like the Bears 27-16. I usually don't bet on the Bears. I usually lean in other games, but I might put some money down because of that stat that they've won X amount of games as a favorite. They've also won, is it 6 or 7 in a row at home, dating back to last season? The Bears have quietly become a really good home team, which is promising. If you win the majority of your games at home, the Bears have 8 home games, 8 away games, 1 game in London next week. Say you go 6-2 at home, you really only have to go 4-5 on the road, 4-4 on the road, and then ideally win the Jacksonville game. Now, you're 0-2 on the road, so you're going to have to find at least 3 other wins, plus Jacksonville, or 4 other wins. But, I think the Bears have done a really nice job of creating a pretty good home field advantage the last year and a half or so. They just got to play better on the road. But that's why you got to win this game at home, ideally beat Jacksonville, get to the bye week, and then you got back-to-back games at Washington and at Arizona before returning home to play a pretty bad New England team. So we told you guys on our live show yesterday, got a big opportunity coming up with the way the schedule breaks down. And it started with the Colts, and you didn't take advantage, but it continued with the Rams. You won that one. And now these next 5 games over the next 6 weeks are critical before you get to the second half of the schedule, which includes all 6 divisional games and the 49ers and Seahawks, 2 teams that look like NFC playoff contenders at this point in the season. So very important game coming up on Sunday. Can't afford to mess around. You cannot lose to the Carolina Panthers at home if you are serious about being a playoff team this year. And with the injured linebackers, limited pass rush, Jadeveon Clowney is one guy who's obviously capable for Carolina, but you can limit his effectiveness. I don't see why this can't be a good Caleb Williams game either. Attack the middle of the field, get the ball out into playmakers' hands. Hopefully DJ Moore and him can get on the same page in this one, as that's been a storyline. But you're 2-2, great opportunity to be 3-2. Get above 500 through 5 weeks. That has not happened a single time under Matt Eberflus. In his first year, he started 2-1, ended up 3-14. Lost 1 out of the went 1-12 the final, or 1-13 the rest of the way. Year 2 started 0-4. So you're ahead of the 8 ball at 2-2, but you were 2-3 his first year. Let's get to 3-2. It's just kind of a mental thing. Like, you stay above 500, that's big. And again, if you win this game, you got a real good chance of getting 2 games above 500 when you play Jacksonville in London. But we'll worry about that game when we get there. Let's get this thing done on Sunday against the Carolina Panthers, as the Bears are 4-point favorites. Over-under, by the way, is 41.5. So they're basically saying Bears 24, Bears 23, Panthers 19. That's what Las Vegas is telling us. So we'll see how it all shakes down. You get your score predictions down below in the comment section. Bears, Panthers, who wins? What's the final score? If you want to get an offensive and defensive MVP in there, you can do that as well. I like the Bears 27-16 to keep the home streak rolling and get to 3-2 on the season, and then time to go across the pond to face the Jacksonville Jaguars. Get your score predictions in, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will continue to plug out daily content here on Chicago Bears Now. We'll have a couple of videos tomorrow getting you ready for this one as well. Also, go check out my other YouTube channel. It's called 4 Verts. We've been on Devontae Adams' Trade Watch. Broke down that awesome Falcons-Bucks game from last night if you want to go give that a look as well. NFL and college football podcast-style YouTube show. So if you're a fan of mine and you want more football content, then give us a chance, youtube.com/@4verts. I will reply to the pinned comment with the subscribe link to that channel. So any support I could get over there, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Just crossed 3,000 subs over there, so let's keep that thing rolling. All right, I'm rambling too much. Bear down, 2 days from kickoff. Let's go. Bears 27, Panthers 16. Book it. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.